Good day to my wonderful viewers. Today, I welcome you all to another edition of Soap Making with Fame Ebong. Today, we'll be making a soap, a simple laundry bar soap with few ingredients. So, I will take my measurement and we'll be making a green color soap. So, in this video, we'll be making use of a type of color called oil soluble color, and also we'll be addressing issues with soda ash appearing on soap after production. We want to actually address some vital problems in soap making. Now, over the some periods now, you've been seeing me using two oils in making soap. If you notice me combining like two oils, two different type of or two different brands of oil when I'm making soap. I have a reason why I do that. I don't just mix oils together. Most times you can see me using palm kernel oil and palm oil, or you see me using palm kernel oil and tallow oil. Most times you see me using palm kernel oil and granite oil. Reason because every oil has its own unique property it carries. There is what a particular oil brings to your recipe. The type of oil you use in making your soap determine the type of soap you will produce. Some oil will produce a soap that leathers very well, while some oil will produce a soap that don't leather properly. While most oils will produce a soap that will make your soap to last, implying that your soap will not melt quickly. Then some oils will promote the hardness of your soap. So you can see why I usually mix them. I blend oils together because I want to achieve one or two things in my soap production. That is why I blend oils. If you will learn more about how to mix oils together when you enroll for my online class, you will learn more about the properties that different oils carry, what is found in a particular oil, and what that oil will bring to your soap recipe. You will learn this more in my online class, so you can do well by enrolling so that you can become a pro in soap production. So over here is my color, and I'm making use of an oil soluble color. In soap making, we have two types of color. We have the oil soluble and we have the water soluble. So when you go to the chemical store to purchase color for your soap production, find out if that color is an oil soluble color or a water soluble color. If it is oil soluble, it means that that color can dissolve or will only dissolve in the presence of oil. But if it is water soluble, it means that that color will only or can only be dissolved in the presence of water. So don't try to mix them up. Oil soluble color will not dissolve in water, and water soluble color will not dissolve in oil. So don't mix them up. If it is oil soluble color you are purchasing from the chemical store, dissolve it in your oil. You can choose to dissolve it directly into your oil you're using to make your soap. If you are making use of water soluble color, dissolve it in water before using it to make your soap. So you can see I have dissolved my green color, and see how my entire oil has taken the color of my oil soluble color. And I'm making use of green oil soluble color, so I'm producing a green soap. In Nigeria, it is popularly called key soap. There's a popular soap we know in Nigeria that has a green color. We usually call it key soap. So we are making a green color. So after 24 hours, this is how the soap looks like. If you observe the top of the soap, you notice there are some white things that look like ashes on top of the soap. That white stuff is called soda ash. It's the byproduct of cold processed soap. When you make a cold processed soap, most times you will notice some ashes on top. It's actually called soda ash. These ashes doesn't mean that your soap is bad. There's nothing wrong with your soap. You can get rid of this color, these white ashes on your soap, by rinsing the soap with water. That top of it where the ashes is, you just rinse it out with water. It doesn't mean that your soap is bad. There is nothing wrong with your soap. It's just a natural occurrence when you make soap. Most times you will see it. It's not every time, but most times you will find some white ashes on your soap. So you simply rinse it out with water before packaging the soap, because that white ash doesn't have a nice appearance. You rinse it out with water. Most people usually encounter things like this, so you just simply rinse it out with water. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned a lot. See you next time on our next video. Goodbye. Don't forget to enroll for my online class. Check the description of this video to enroll for my online class, or reach me on the number displayed on the screen of this video to enroll for my online class, which goes on WhatsApp. Goodbye, and see you next time on our next show.